We're out here in Pigeon Forge. It's a beautiful day, but whether it's a beautiful day or even if it was out here pouring buckets, it doesn't matter. If you want great food with Tennessee flair, then you gotta come down to Pigeon Forge and get some Pucketts grocery and restaurant. You can find Pucketts located at 2480 Parkway in Pigeon Forge, next to the Christmas place, just across from Magic Quest. And as always, it's ladies first.
Thank you. Let's take a look inside of Pucketts. You are going to come inside and see the hostess desk as well as the menu on the screen there, and you can order right there at the cash register, or they also have ordering kiosks off to your right. Now, this is Puckett's grocery and restaurant, and you can see they've got merchandise such as your hats and your shirts and things like that that you can take home, but they've also got their spice rubs, barbecue sauces, and hot sauce, as well as coffee and mugs that you can pick up to take home as well. They've got a refrigerator case with bottled drinks. And then we're going to take a look around the dining room. There are several rooms in Puckett's. It's a pretty large restaurant. Here's your drink station where you're going to get your Coke products or your teas. Here is the full-service bar at Puckett's that I'm sure they can make you anything that your heart desires. And this is also the dining area that's got the stage. There is live music. You can check their website to find out who's playing where. And there is also several private party rooms in the backside that can host your events. So at Puckett's we have a favorite appetizer, and these are the Pimento cheese bites. They are little nuggets of pimento cheese that have been deep fried, and that is a red pepper jelly.
Now we said this is our favorite appetizer here.
It's actually the only one we've ever tried.
That's because it is our favorite.
It is our favorite. So it's the pimento cheese bites with the red pepper jelly.
Yes.
I'm always about something with red pepper jelly. Ooh, juicy. So take a look.
Show the inside of that pimento cheese. Look at that. That's beautiful. Very hot too.
They're crispy on the outside.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, they are so good. They're just so good. Their pimento cheese is just perfect. It's just perfect, creamy, ooey gooey. The outside is very crunchy, which I like. And then that sweet red pepper jelly, that just like wraps it up. So yeah, I'm not using my fork to eat it, but I'm twirling the fork for the pimento cheese bites because they really are that good.
All right. Now the drink selection is good, but you've got something very different there.
I do. Puckett's tea is very, very good, but this is their flavored blackberry citrus tea.
Yes.
And that's what I get every time I come here. It's just so good.
Good deal. All right, so Christy has the smoked meatloaf, which is house ground slow smoked. It's finished on the grill. It's topped with mushroom gravy, mushrooms and onions. Those are grilled as well. And then she got mashed potatoes and gravy with collard greens, and that signature Cajun corn cake.
I have my weapon. It's not a weapon. All right, so I opted for the meatloaf, which is definitely not my usual kind of order, but it just looked really good, and the slice is humongous. So
that is not something I've ever seen you order out.
I know, I'm really fussy about meatloaf. I like my meatloaf basically, and
you like your barbecue meatloaf.
That's it, but it looks like a traditional meatloaf, and it's got the mushroom and onions and the gravy, which is
nice.
Something I was excited about. So
you love mushrooms and onions.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Okay. Wow. That's really good. It's definitely smoked, but it's not like, it like didn't hit me till the end of the bite that it was smoked. What hit me is just the nice flavor and the texture of the meat. It's good. It's really good.
I think the texture is probably from the grill marks where they finished it on the grill.
Yeah, they do. It's really pretty. But wow, okay, so I like that. That's really good. And I think it was the smoked aspect that intrigued me. And I just was kind of wanting some comfort food today, so I got mashed potatoes.
Those are homemade, by the way.
They absolutely are. They absolutely are. There is nothing about that is not homemade. Just good and buttery. A little bit of chunk in there, which I actually like in my mashed potatoes.
Yep.
All right, so the collard greens is something that a lot of people have said are really good here. And I have only really been a fan of collard greens the last few years since I've been married to this guy.
This guy.
Oh, wow. Those are fork full. Like literally.
So
First
give me
of
a
all,
flavor profile there.
Not bitter.
Okay.
At all.
And that's good.
You've got the vinegar kind of tanginess, and then you've got the bacon in there, which is just that nice smokiness, not over the top. You really do taste the collard green, but there is nothing bitter about that.
Very nice.
Right, so I have this little Cajun corn cake. I don't know I'm not gonna make a taco out of it.
I have a feeling you're really going to enjoy that.
Oh my, okay. First of all, you immediately know it's Cajun, but it's not from the spice, it's from the flavor.
Yeah.
It tastes like a jalapeno pepper flavor, but it's not hot. Like spicy hot.
Yes.
And then it's kind of dense like a pancake.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Okay.
So Brooks, his dinner come with 3 sides, so they had just brought that out, and it's a mac and cheese, and it's in this cute little baby skillet.
Little cast iron.
So we're gonna share the mac and cheese because I said so. And first of all, wow, that's creamy. It's really creamy. You can see how creamy that is.
Show that.
Yeah, and it's got the breadcrumb topping.
Yes. Buttery panko.
Oh, wow. I don't know if I'm sharing those. I'm not kidding.
Well, that's mine.
So he said that the grits had a sharp flavor. The mac and cheese does as well. So if you like a cheesy tasting mac and cheese,
you'll really like that.
This is it.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Yum.
So we're doing very well then.
Yes. Pucketts is a favorite.
I got the Pucketts barbecue platter. This has cherry wood smoked pulled pork, beef brisket. I added the half chicken because their chicken is really, really great. I've got green beans, grits, and then that comes with that Cajun corn cake as well. Okay.
All right. You got a great looking plate of food there.
It is a great looking plate.
One of my favorite things that I didn't order today.
I'm starting with veggies, green beans.
And they look really, really good. I got ham in there for sure. Those look like really fresh green beans like Mama would make.
That's bacon.
Is it bacon?
Bacon and onion.
Okay.
Bacon
Well,
and onion.
That means they're made right.
And Almost has the juice from the beans is like a beef broth.
Oh, wow.
It's really, really
Good
nice.
flavor then. I'm surprised you got grits.
Cheese grits.
But they look really creamy.
Ooh, they are very creamy. And that's a very sharp cheese. It's a lighter cheese, but
I bet I would like
very,
this.
very sharp. Yeah, you would love this. Okay. I'm not going to do barbecue sauce right now because I don't really need it, but look how beautiful the chicken is when you pull that apart. You can actually see the smoke ring inside. So.
And when you think of barbecue restaurants in the Smokies,
look at that.
Pucketts is not always, the first thing that comes to mind. But we have found that Pucketts is great.
The rub on that crispy skin is amazing. Next, brisket. Look.
I love Puckett's brisket.
How juicy the brisket is.
I'm not the brisket connoisseur that Brooks is, but I really love Puckett's brisket. They have a salad with brisket on the top that is so good.
I don't want to talk with my mouth full. The brisket is so tender and it's juicy, but the greatest thing about it is the bark. The bark and the rub that's on the brisket, because the rub is fantastic.
Yeah, we'll talk about their rubs later when we're finished. There's the
Cajun corn cake.
cake.
Look at this pulled pork, because first of all, look how that pork glistens. See that?
Nice, yeah.
And it's cherry wood smoked.
Got nice chunks that you can tell they just pulled that by hand, really.
I always like to do this. I always
Are you
make
having
myself
a pork taco?
a pork taco with
Southern
Cajun
pork
corn
taco.
cake.
That's one way of doing it.
The Cajun corn cake has a little bit of spice, but a little bit of sweetness too. You can really taste the sugar in there. But when you put that with the cherry wood pulled pork, the smokiness from the pulled pork, along with the sweetness and that little bit of kick, that is like, I'm going to call this Hillbilly Taco. And now, a Smoky Mountain fake food and fun history lesson. So, what do you want to talk about? Let's talk a little history here while my wife rolls her eyes behind the camera. First of all, a little history on us. Today is our second date anniversary.
Yes, this was the day that I decided that I would keep him around and see where was this thing gonna go.
Yes. So we drove into Kate's Cove, but enough about that. So, and here we are, 7 years later. Gonna be 8 in November. Do you believe that?
No, 7.
It'll be 8 in November.
No, we were married the same November.
That's right, we were married in 17.
Yeah, you're trying to add years on to our
I'm trying to add whatever.
I think you have a barbecue coma.
I do have a barbecue coma right now. But a little history on Pucketts, because now Pucketts is not necessarily a local thing here. It is, but Pucketts is really a Tennessee thing. It's a Tennessee thing. There are 9 locations total. First one was, that's funny, there's 9, but there's 8 in Tennessee and 1 in Alabama. Why, you ask, 1 in Alabama? Because Alabama needed something that was Tennessee great. Duh. Go Vols.
You're so bad.
Anyway, so the first one started in 1953 as a grocery store, a local grocery store, and then in 1953 in Leapers Fork, Tennessee. You're going, where is Leapers Fork, Tennessee? Well, Leapers Fork, look it up. Leapers Fork, if you remember the 1980s movie Rhinestone with Dolly Parton and Sylvester Stallone. Dolly took Sylvester from New York City home to meet her daddy and all her folks in Leapers Fork, Tennessee.
It's just outside of Nashville.
I was given some Dolly history too, so it's fine. So, yes, in 1960, the Puckett family bought it, and then they started Puckett's restaurant. So that big mountain that Danielle brought us is called the Deep Fried Brownie Sundae. That is a scratch-made fudge brownie, deep fried, put in a cast iron skillet topped with vanilla ice cream, toasted pecans, candied bacon, and then drizzled with chocolate and caramel sauce. Yeah. What's your thoughts on that?
That's nuts.
Literally?
It's literally nuts. All right, so look at the bacon. Oh, it's like jerky. It's kind of floppy. It is like bacon jerky.
Yeah, candied bacon.
All right, so I wanted this. I had no idea how huge it is. I'm really full.
Part of that's going on the job with you.
I didn't even finish my dinner, but okay, so that is a deep fried
fudge brownie.
And you can hear that.
Yes, you can. In that cast iron.
Lord of mercy. It's like it's got like breading around the brownie.
Look at that. That's insanity right there.
I don't know how to eat this, but I'm gonna do my best, I'll tell you.
You're gonna figure it out.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I heard that. I actually heard the crunch of that where it's deep fried.
All right, this literally is nuts.
Yeah, a little bit of everything there.
Wow. Wow. Okay. That's yummy. I don't know what to... I'm trying to even describe it. It's... Alright, so the brownie itself has been wrapped in some kind of deep fried batter.
Yeah.
But the brownie is ooey and gooey.
Wow. It looks great.
But the outside is crunchy.
Okay.
And then you've got nuts. Wow. The saltiness of the bacon.
Of course.
Mixed with the caramel.
So you're a big fan?
It's ridiculous.
Okay.
It's nuts.
A spoon twirl. I got like multiple spoon twirls going on.
My only problem is I seriously cannot eat this all right now.
Well, no, I'm going to help you a little bit.
You better help me. This is...
And then part of that's going with you.
I am so full from meatloaf, and even though I've taken part of that home, that's really good. That is different.
Yes.
I ain't never seen nothing quite like this.
Okay.
Excellent.
My love and a barbecue and chocolate coma. Final thoughts at Pucketts.
Oh goodness, Pucketts is great. It really is. I'm eating here. This is like my third time, and every time we've really enjoyed it. It's one of those places that we were kind of, surprised how much we liked it.
Yeah.
Everything is always very fresh and delicious. That meatloaf was incredible.
Yep, absolutely.
The slice was so big, and I think I ate 2/3 of it, and I was like, I'm done. I can't do anymore. So, but the mushrooms and onions was really good. The gravy, I'm not usually a brown gravy kind of person, but again, it was really good. The mashed potatoes, I think they actually were red skin mashed potatoes. I could be wrong, but I thought I saw red skins after I got into it. Just a little bit chunky, which is how I like it. Definitely homemade. And those collard greens, probably the best collard greens of any restaurant I've had out anywhere.
Wow. Okay.
To me, they were that good. So, the appetizer, the pimento cheese bites and the red pepper jelly, that is the perfect appetizer. When I think appetizer, that is the kind of thing I think of and I want. It is perfect. If they sold the red pepper jelly, I would buy it. Speaking of things they do sell their seasonings and their barbecue saucers, and we have the seasonings at home, and we use them when Brooke smokes, or if I'm making something, that requires. They have different rubs and things. They're really very good. The Puckett seasonings are awesome.
Yes, they are.
So, in this dessert,
well,
yeah,
we
wow.
tried.
It is something. It is good. We definitely can't eat it all. So if you guys were here to share it with us, it would be great. But there's no way we can eat all of that. It is huge. Definitely come to share that, or you could even just come for dessert. And,
absolutely. 4 people could eat that.
Yes. Danielle, our server, was really, really awesome and attentive. Food came out hot. And that mac and cheese, forgot about the mac and cheese, which is going home also, because we just couldn't do it. Couldn't eat it all. We both had bites of it. That mac and cheese is probably right neck and neck with my favorite.
Okay.
I would come here just for mac and cheese too. So, yeah, it's an adult mac and cheese. It's got a lot of sharp cheddar flavor, and then the breadcrumbs and all that stuff that make mac and cheese yummy. So, excuse my voice. I have had allergies, and so I am a little bit not myself as far as my voice and stuff, but I just realized that I don't sound like me. But and my shirt. I'm just the girl with a fork to twirl, y'all.
That's right.
So we got our little merch order in, and we are loving the t-shirts. So if you wanted a fork twirl shirt, there is a link in the description, and of course no obligation, but it's a cute shirt, y'all.
Yeah.
But I'm partial. So that's it. We're gonna let Brooks wrap us up. All right, wrap us up, sir.
Wrapping it up, a nice little bow from Pucketts. So a couple things that we did not mention up until now. They do have live music from time to time. You saw the stage when Christy showed that. And Thursdays are open mic night. Now I don't know if that's comedy singing or if it's just singing, whatever, but I don't know. Open mic night would be really fun on a Thursday.
I think you should do that. Tell us in the comments if you think Brooks should do open mic night at Puckett.
This is terrible. This is terrible. Now you can get something started. You can get something started, and that's not a good policy at all. Also, if you're local, and when we say local, what Pucketts means is the 5 surrounding counties, Sevierville County, and the other 4 surrounding counties. Ask them for your locals only card.
Yes.
They will give you that QR code on the back. This entitles you to 20% off on your meal, which 20% is a good deal.
That's actually really generous.
That is. That's a nice discount, and that's any time. Also, that does get you. There are daily specials and special offers that they do throughout the year too. So, as part of your locals only. So keep that in mind if you're local and you watch.
Yep. Just check and see if your county is included.
Absolutely. Absolutely. As far as the food goes, the barbecue is awesome. It's on point. The pulled pork is done so great with the cherry wood. The sauce selection is wonderful. I love that they include the Tabasco and all of that as well. The brisket is second to none. It's really, really good. It's really juicy, but it has a great bark on it, and that's what I love most about their brisket here. The chicken, crispy skin, but it's just juicy and tender inside, and beautiful smoke ring on the chicken. So everything here is wonderful. The dessert was amazing. For me, the appetizer, Christy said the red pepper jelly with the pimento cheese bites are absolutely amazing. You really can't go wrong if you go to Puckett, so we hope that you will. And we also hope that if you like the video, you'll give it a big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on everything going on in the Smokies. And we just want you to hit that notification bell because school is always in with Smoky Mountain Faith Food and Fun here. But for now, I'm Brooks, she's Christy. We just want to say God bless you all, we love you, and we can't wait to show you what's next.
God bless everybody. As always, we are showing you the menu at the end of the video. Feel free to pause or freeze your screen so that you can see the menu closer. The menu can also be found online at puckettsrestaurant.com.